afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I welcome you to the graduating class of 2021. Let's get a nice round of applause. Parents, padres, si su hijo se está graduando ahora, por favor, levántense. Parents, if your son or daughter is graduating today, please proudly stand up. Yes, 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 yes. Parents, on behalf of Mrs. Perez and I and all the office staff and our teachers, we applaud you because this wouldn't be possible without you, so a round of applause to you too. You can have a seat, thank you. Students, please go ahead and stand up. Yes, yes, proud, absolutely. So, yes, today is about you, but I also know very well, because you told us many times, that a lot of you had friends and cousins and brothers and sisters who didn't get this opportunity last year. So today we're going to share with them too as well. So go ahead, turn around, face the camera, and let's wave to the graduating class of 2020 because they also deserve the ceremony too. So this is for them too as well. Round of applause. So just like we mentioned before, none of this would have been possible without special people in our lives. Is the parents. We wouldn't be here, we wouldn't have this amazing school, and CCMS is a special place because parents like you. So students, one of the positive character traits that we have here at our school is gratitude. And gratitude is something that most teenagers do not know how to give. But today, you're going to demonstrate to your parents that you can do it. So I'm going to give you 18 seconds to go ahead and talk to your parents and express your appreciation and gratitude. And Ms. Perez and I want to see some hugs, so go for it. This is your time. Van a tomar 18 segundos para expresar su agradecimiento a sus papás. Yes. Fantastic. Parents, hey, don't forget, you are still here. So parents, this is your time to give your child a nice big hug, squeeze them really hard, and say, I love you, I am so proud of you. This is your moment too, parents. Let's show some affection. Good afternoon. My name is Claudio Estrada, and I am the proud principal of Puck Community Charter Middle School. In just a few minutes, the class of 2021 will receive their diplomas to mark their graduation from middle school off to high school. These diplomas represent 3 years of hard work here at CCMS. The class of 2021 will be greatly missed. But I do have to testify along with their teachers is that this class has an incredible track record of academic achievements since the 6th grade. Passionate about the performing arts and have won many championships inside and outside of the classroom. If those were the only memories we had of this class, it would be enough to place them as one of the all-time finest group of scholars we ever had. And every teacher since the 6th grade have told Mrs. Perez and I que esta clase es la clase de oro. This class is the golden class, and I really believe it. But this group of scholars has so much more than academic achievements and performances in GPA. What Ms. Perez and I love about this class, along with their teachers, is that the way they took care of each other, especially this past year and a half. This is a group that we love the way that they are cohesive, their camaraderie, and the caring for each other. And it demonstrated on Google Classroom. What else do we use? Zoom, telephone, texting, FaceTime, you name it. I think all we're missing is Facebook and WhatsApp. You know, we're missing those things, but we probably use it all this year. In the last 3 years, every single student in this class did it with style and with class. And when I think about this class of 2021, I'm thinking about students like Kevin Sierra. Kevin Sierra, when he was in the 6th grade, just like many of you, was very shy of asking for help. You can ask Ms. Perez or Ms. Saab or Mrs. Flores too. Sometimes I have a hard time asking for help. But asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you understand who you are and that you want to get better at it. And you fast forward all the way to 8th grade, and Kevin has done a fantastic job advocating for himself, understanding when he needs to pause and ask questions so he can be successful in and outside of the classroom. I also think about students like Dalia Corona and Miguel Blancarte. Remember when you were in 6th grade and you were worried about that mile 1 in Mr. B's class, and then everyone all of a sudden coming to the main office going, I can't breathe. No, you can breathe, relax. You're not dying, you're good. Just take your time. And that time, all the 6th graders were scared about that mile run with Mr. B. And I remember the 6th grade teachers putting on their workout clothes, and they went to the park next door to go run with you. Specifically, this group of students encouraged their cohort to be at the finish line and cheer everybody on. And it doesn't matter how long it took you to complete that mile, you were there for each other. I also think about students like Joanna Portillo. Ms. Portillo had a very challenging middle school career for many personal reasons. And despite why she couldn't be here in class, she still made the effort to connect with her teachers, either by email, by text, or by her mom calling the school. We are so proud of Ms. Portillo because she was able to find an outlet in her English class to express a beautiful poem that was rich with emotion that won her the first place in our first annual poetry contest. I think about students like Cesar Chavarria and Angel Campos. Just like many of you, you found your BFF, your bestie here at CCMS. These two were two peas in a pod. You couldn't separate them. Even in class in the 6th grade, teachers would tell us that these two would always hug each other in the morning, give each other high fives, and cheer each other on during the day. And even though we didn't know the answer, you were so resourceful by finding Mr. Sandoval to come help you to find the answers that you need. I also think about students like Skyly Molina. Every teacher since the 6th grade has been saying that this girl, she's on fire, just like the song from Alicia Keys, and one day she will be the next president of the United States. This girl is a leader which is also very thoughtful, because thanks to her, she also worked with Mrs. Brown and Mr. Diamond. Hi, Mr. Diamond, who's going to be here with us today, he's at home, to start a journalism club. And Skyly spent many hours after school with the teachers trying to understand how to format the newspaper so she could help her classmates how to be successful and turn in their articles on time to be published. I also think about the time where you all went for your first college field trip to UCLA, and you were hanging out with Hermanos Unidos at UCLA, and many of you wrote beautiful thank you cards to Giovanni Hernandez, thanking him for his time. Well, as a matter of fact, Giovanni Hernandez is graduating today too from UCLA, and in your cards that I took photocopies of, many of you wrote that you want to go to college, and we know you will, and many of you expressed that you want to go to UCLA and be a fellow Bruin someday. I also think about the first day of CSUN week. Well, not the first day, the pool day, when I made new friends. Salvador and Nathan, because they didn't want to get in the pool. So we were playing, I brought chess games, I brought coloring books, no querían nada, they just wanted to watch. But little did I know that those two started an amazing friendship. And because of that, reminds me that everybody here at CCMS, even though we're not related by blood, we are brothers and sisters by choice. And those two exemplify what every single student does here at CCMS. We all take care of each other, and we have a long history together, and therefore, I really appreciate how you all respect each other. Now let's get it up to the last 2 months, when our 8th graders were here for in-person learning. If it wasn't for them talking their incorrect Spanish with a no sabo, like, como que no sabo, no sé. Or the 8th graders in the hallway going, jeez. Mr. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, we had so many fun memories here at CCMS. But these memories only are set the foundation for what you're about to embark in the next few months when you go off to high school. So when you go off to high school, please do not ask yourself, tell yourself that you want to be the best of the best. You want to be the best for the world. Because when you offer the best version of yourself, other people will follow. And that is the hardest thing to do. And the last piece of advice that I want to give you is, I know many of you have expressed that your mom and dad don't know much, o mi mamá no me cree, o es que no me entiende, o es que no habla inglés. I heard it all. You'll be surprised in the next 3 years, you're going to see how smart your parents are. And they've learned so many beautiful, hard lessons that they are there to help you. So please do not stop communicating with them. Please do not stop talking to them, because before Mrs. Perez and I, your teachers will be there, your mom and dad are going to be your first championships. your first cheerleaders. So just like my mom said, para de mentir, di la verdad. All right? So, on behalf of myself, Mrs. Perez, and everybody here at Puck Community Charter Middle School, thank you. Thank you, class of 2021. A job well done.
Good afternoon, parents, guests, friends, and our phenomenal graduates. My name is Vanessa Perez, and I'm the proud assistant principal here at Puck Community Charter Middle School. It is with great pleasure, Dr. Elliott, Ms. Rivas, Ms. Alonso, representative of the boards of trustees, teachers, main office staff, support staff, and parents, that I present to you the 2021 candidates for graduation. It is with great pride that I stand before you to represent our school, Puck Community Charter Middle School, and the Puck Schools organization. As I stand here on this glorious June 10th, spring afternoon, doing our first in-person graduation ceremony here at your beautiful second home, CCMS, I cannot help but acknowledge how this past year and a half has diverged from what we ever expected. This has been a time of change, evolution, and reflection. A graduation is a big deal, and it is very important to us because you are important to us. You matter to us. You are special in so many ways. You have earned and deserve this moment. This moment for you will be different, however, because history found you. An event that will change the way we live, swept the globe, and continues to impact people around the world. I come with you with a heart filled with immense pride, joy, and love for you, the graduates. I don't want you to forget all the hard work all of you, the students, parents, support systems, and teachers have put forth to get every scholar to this point. Since our first CCMS experiences during CSUN Week until now, we have had the pleasure of being part of your journey. Your incredible journey towards college readiness. Throughout your middle school years, you participated in so many events. Many of you excelled in sports, music, dance, art, and many other passions that you discovered here at CCMS. I hope you all take the memories with you towards your high school and thrive while you're there. Take the wisdom, growth, empathy, perseverance from your 3 years at CCMS and use this as a catapult toward your amazing high school journey. I'm joined by our hardworking staff, dedicated office team, supportive custodian crew, caring cafeteria ladies, your tireless working teachers, supportive teaching assistants, and your loving parents, and applauding you and celebrating your graduation from Puck Community Charter Middle School. You, whom we celebrate today, didn't give up. You kept going, and now in this strange situation, we are grateful because we need you. We need you, the future poets, philosophers, scientists, artists, engineers, historians, writers, business people, doctors, teachers, and so much more. Most of all, we need the critical thinkers and problem solvers that we know you all are. Because now, more than ever before, we need people who take a look at the world in a rational way and make decisions based on facts and reason. We wish we could give you the big graduation at CSUN like we talked about when you were all in 6th grade, but we did something better for you here, your own private ceremony in the place where you all learned so much and grew up so fast. You have gained something so amazing here at CCMS. As very young people, you know something powerful, that you have been tested and you did not falter. You kept going. We know this is still a momentous occasion, a stepping stone to everything we know you will accomplish and everything we know you will be. Although you're entering a very different world from the one we expected, it's a world that needs you. Go out and make this world a better place. That is my wish for each one of you. I know, and your parents know, and your teachers know, that you are ready for what lies ahead. Because you are the great class of 2021, and you did not give up. Now, we're going to take some time to celebrate some students deserving of special recognition. Will the students wearing the silver ropes please stand? You have a silver rope. These silver ropes represent the honors recognition a cumulative GPA of 3.0 to 3.49. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. Will the students wearing the gold ropes please stand? These gold ropes represent the high honors recognition, a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 4.0. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Will the students wearing a blue and gold ribbon with a medallion please stand up? Yes, if you have a little medallion. Perfect. Yes, there you go. These students represent the community service recognition. In order to receive this award, a CCMS Scholar must have completed at least 12 hours of community service by the end of their 6th grade year. Please give these students a round of applause. As we continue in the program, please enjoy the various speakers and take pride in the fact that you will always be part of the thriving CCMS community.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage one of our proud scholars who will share her personal reflection about CCMS. Join me in giving a round of applause to Miss Skylie Molina.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Okay. Dear CCMS staff, students, and families, my name is Skylie Molina, and I am in the cohort of Dartmouth. I would like to start by giving a huge thanks to everyone for helping us get through our middle school years successfully. It has truly been an extraordinary experience. Starting with orientation, as every teacher greeted us, we all instantly knew that the staff was very dedicated to improving our education, and we greatly appreciate it. During season week, all teachers started getting to know us, learning our names, and assisting us with our needs, which couldn't have been as unique as it was here. With Ms. Nistico, Ms. Reynoso, Ms. Brown, Mr. Diamond, Mr. Rossetti, and Mr. Hoey. In addition, we have been able to experience many different types of clubs, go to special places like to the LA Times for Journalism Club with Ms. Brown and Mr. Diamond, who have constantly enriched our knowledge and have been role models for everyone, including me. Many peers and I are very honored to have called CCMS our home and everyone here our family. If it weren't for CCMS's outstanding teachers who find great happiness in seeing their students thrive, we wouldn't have been able to find out about all of the great opportunities that we can search for starting now to help us succeed and reach our goals of going to college or university. We are very fortunate to have teachers like Mr. D, Mr. Jacobson, Ms. Singleton, Mr. Swanson, Mr. Vasag, as well as the administrators at CCMS who are willing to take time out of their day to find enrichment opportunities for a particular topic, hosting clubs, and enhancing our leadership skills the way that Mr. Estrada, Ms. Perez, and Ms. Salk always aim to do so. Furthermore, I would like to acknowledge Mr. Oregon for making a difference, as all teachers at CCMS have done, by staying after school every Thursday to help us through the challenges of an application process for a very competitive scholarship, and also wrote multiple letters of recommendation for many students, and because of his commitment to us, doors have been opened to me that I didn't even know existed. I am also very grateful to Mr. Bolt, Ms. Taylor, Ms. Brown, and Mr. Estrada, since because of their willingness to write letters of recommendation for their students, my future looks brighter than I could have ever imagined, and I will always be thankful to them. Every teacher, every staff member, and every person here leaves an irreplaceable handprint on every student's heart, which is why CCMS is an exceptional place with mentors who will go over and beyond their work to become important figures for students to look up to. And this year, things were very different, but I'm sure everyone imagined it to be. We haven't been able to see our teachers, we missed out on some activities, extracurricular clubs, and field trips that we would have been able to do otherwise. But it has also taught us some very valuable lessons. I still remember being in dance class with Ms. Mercante when we heard the announcement saying that we were going straight to advisory after class was over to talk about what would be happening during the next few weeks. We all instantly knew that we weren't going to be able to come to school since the pandemic was getting more severe. As we went to the restrooms to change after class, we were all hugging, knowing that we wouldn't be able to do that within the time that we were going to be at home. Thus, while in quarantine, we were isolated, weren't able to go to school, see peers, and connect with teachers the way that we usually do. But I learned that we take many things for granted. For instance, going to school, seeing friends, and even receiving live instruction. I have learned that aside from creating relationships with teachers and friends, creating relationships with teachers and learning, friends are also part of our motivation to go to school. The thought of not seeing them, being able to physically talk to them, and being able to hug them has affected, I'm sure, not just me. Therefore, I would like to give a special thanks to my group of friends with whom we enjoyed many lunches with during this past school years. I would also like to thank my parents, teachers, and peers for all of your support, motivation, and care during this challenging year. So, although this isn't exactly what we planned it to be, it has been extraordinary and has taught us that we can overcome any adversity and learn from it to succeed if we all work together as a team. Overall, it has been an experience that I wouldn't trade for the world. We have been able to learn a lot from all of our incredible teachers. And although we might not remember every subject we covered, we will never forget the influence that they left with us, all of the unique experiences, one of them being when we had the chance to visit a college campus, Pomona College, where we got some insight of what life would be similar to when we go to college, and the close friends that we made, who all played a role in shaping this middle school experience to be the best. And I'm sure that we are all going to miss the friendly reminder robot calls. We love you. We miss you. We care about you. CCMS, parents and students. On behalf of all parents, my classmates, we love you too, and we will always remember and practice. If we have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Right? Now, as we embark on our new journey to high school, we will all face new experiences, obstacles that will challenge who we are, and people who will try to divert us from our path. But we all have to remember never to let anyone or anything get in the way of our aspirations, as they are the ones who will help push through everything and will be our motivation to keep moving through the challenges that we will encounter. If we keep persevering, doing our best, and keep dreaming, we will be able to accomplish all of our goals. As Luke Taylor once said, don't forget where you came from, but never lose sight of where you are going. Also, thank you to everyone who made this graduation possible for us. This is a very important step through our movement towards success, and to have made this graduation possible during the middle of a pandemic, your work is valued by everyone. And finally, congratulations, class of 2021.
Now I know that all of you listen to my voicemails. Hello, this is CCMS. I love you. Now my next host, make sure he talks in Spanish. Hola, es CCMS. Scotty, great job. Your round of applause for sure. Mrs. Brown, I know you have your mask on, but I know your eyes are twinkling like Tinkerbell. Aren't you a proud English teacher? Phenomenal. Thank you, Mrs. Brown, for sure. And I don't know if many of you know, Mr. Aragón is a proud dad, so if you know Mr. Aragón can do this in the classroom, imagine what an amazing dad he's going to be. So Camila, so lucky to have you as a dad, so congratulations, Mr. Aragón, for being here. So it's time for some awards. It's getting a little bit blurry, so let me put on my glasses. I'm getting a little bit old, and like my mom says, when people ask her, ¿cuántos años tienes? No te preocupes. Tengo años, pero bien vividos. So with that, let's start this off. Here we go. So every year, Mrs. Perez and I get a chance to select some students for some awards. And this year, at one point or another in our lives, we face difficult obstacles and adversity. How we respond to those moments will help define who we've become. The individual receiving the Principal's Award for this year has shown the ability to be resilient, be a leader among peers, shown growth in character, and has maintained a very respectable grade. This student and his family have shown so much dedication to their education. With every assignment, this student puts his very best effort, pushing themselves with each word, each paragraph to improve and grow. And we are hopeful that that growth of the student has shown and will continue with him to high school and beyond. It is for this reason and so many more that I am so proud to give Kevin Everardo Sierra the 2021 Principal's Award. Come up here, please. Pero con confianza, ven, come on. Round of applause. Smile. Now, Mrs. Perez has a distinct honor to present the Founders Award on behalf of Dr. Elliott.
So I will read a message from Dr. Elliott, the co-founder of Flex Schools. I am so sorry I was unable to be with you in person today, but want you to know how inspired I am by all of the graduates, parents, teachers, and staff for ending this challenging year so triumphantly. Thank you for believing in PUC CCMS, for sticking it together, and for helping one another through this challenging year. Congratulations to all of you. I established the Founders Award many years ago to give to 2 graduating students each year who truly embody the vision I had for student outcomes when I founded Community Charter Middle School in 1999. My vision was that our students would be able to face challenges and overcome them while continuing to pursue their goals no matter what obstacles came their way. I'm very proud to say that all of our graduates have demonstrated these characteristics this year. Additionally, I wanted our students to demonstrate kindness and caring for all those around them, and through their words and actions demonstrate a commitment to uplift our communities. The students who have been selected to receive the Founders Awards this year represent these characteristics and so much more. The first Founders Award goes to Skyly Molina. Skyly, thank you for demonstrating your commitment to uplifting the PUC CCMS community by serving as an editor of the Dolphin Press. You uplifted the community through the written word.
Un fuerte aplauso, por favor.
And our next recipient of the second Founders Award is Jose Ornelas. Jose, thank you for demonstrating the characteristics of resilience and tenacity. You did this by being committed to and achieving excellence in distance learning despite how challenging it was.
Un fuerte aplauso, por favor. Now, Ms. Saad will do us the honor of presenting the Congressional Leadership Award.
So this scholar here at CCMS has demonstrated the qualities of an outstanding citizen and student. They have been a leader through their many school activities. They have demonstrated excellent academics, coupled with a very respectful personality. The student is well liked by their peers, excels in school, and is always excited to learn new things. This scholar asks high-level questions indicative of a very inquisitive mind. They have been an active member of the student government and represented his cohort with pride. This student has shown much dedication for our school community and has given many hours to helping to distribute important information to the school as the photographer and journalist for our school newsletter, the Dolphin Press, over the past few years. They are an excellent student and represent what it means to be a CCMS scholar. It is for these reasons that a Congressional Leadership Award goes to Isaac Michael Aldana.
Un aplauso, por favor. Ahora sí, el momento que todos estaban esperando. Make sure your phones are on mute. Dile a la tía en México, get her WhatsApp ready, get your Facebook Live. Mr. Oregon, Mr. Jacobson, get ready. It is the moment we're all been waiting for, the calling of the names. Please make sure, scholars, that you're paying attention to our row leaders to let you know when it's time to get up. And after you take your picture, please walk around the auditorium, the outdoor auditorium, and as you walk by, you can say hi to your teachers on the left-hand side. Mr. Jacobson, do us the honor.
Hello. Hello. My name is Mr. Jacobson, and I am your child's 8th grade history teacher. It is my privilege and honor to present to you the graduating class of 2021 cohort of Cornell. So when I call your name, come on up.
Nos escuchó, Cornell, let's go!
Isaac Aldana. Nicole Cabrera. Angel Campos. Cesar Chavaria. Alexa Correa. Leslie De La Cruz. Brianna De Leon.
All right. Good job, Bree.
Rosalinda Estevez. Sophie Flores. Celeste Garcia. Jeremiah Gonzalez. Josue Gonzalez. Christopher Guzman. Kevin Henriquez. Valente Leon. Victor Limon. Felipe Silva. Emily Lopez. Maria Maldonado. Daniel Melendez. Priscilla Molina. Denise Perez. Brian Ponce. Cesar Robles. Joshua Rodriguez. Kevin Sierra. Joshua Valadez. Emily Zarita. And the following students could not be with us today, so let's give them a round of applause. Jennifer Barba and Zanai Matthews.
Give a nice round of applause for Mr. Jacobson. Great pleasure. A la bienvenida al señor Oregon. Fuerte aplauso, por favor.
maestro de ciencias de sus estudiantes. I'm your 8th grade science teacher. I was also your 7th grade science teacher, so I'm nervous right now because Mr. Estrada, I thought we were going to be virtual, so I thought I was going to be sitting in front of a computer screen. So no, it is my privilege and honor to present this group of students, the graduating class of 2021 cohort of Dartmouth. Daniel Amesqua Jr. David Arguelles. Vanessa Bañuelos. Naomi Blanco. Brandon Cárdenas. Raquel Cárdenas. Carla Carretero. Diego Escobar. Liliana Espino. Emily Hernández. Jonathan Lopez. Jacqueline Luna. Juan Yair Mancilla. Carlos Martínez. Daniel Armando Martínez. Skyly Molina. Nathan Morales. Andrea Muralles. José Jesús Ornelas. Chelsea Ortega. Miguel Blancarte. Kenia Portillo. Ryan Bravo. Catherine Sanchez. Lopez.
Good job, Amber! Now it came up.
Isaac Santos. Diego Tarash. Kayla Torres. Gerardo Velarde. And let's please give a round of applause to someone who could not be here today, Alejandro Lomeli.
otra vez que se escuche. One more time. A nice round of applause for all the graduates. All the graduates. Thank you so much. So, we're at the last part of the ceremony, which is my favorite part, in which we're really now your official graduates of CCMS. And this is a part that Mrs. Perez and I take a lot of pride, but this year we want to do something different. So scholars, please go ahead and stand up right now.
Stand up.
Please make sure that your tassel is on the right-hand side of you. Thank you so much. It is tradition at the end of the ceremony where you move the tassel from the right to the left, and that signifies a graduation. It's a formal symbol. But this year, we want the parents to do it. So mom and dad, go ahead, stand up. One of you take the responsibility, the other take the cell phone, get that WhatsApp, let's go Facebook Live. So all the tias and the tios, YouTube at home, get your camera, start recording. Call everybody from Jerez, Zacatecas, Aguascalientes, Nicaragua, Panama, wherever they are. Here we go. This is the moment. Bolivia, yes, yes. So at the count of 3, parents, this is your moment that we want to share with you. At the count of 3, you move it to the left, and that means that your proud son or daughter, it is a proud graduate of Putt Community Charter Middle School. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Move it over. There we go. Yes. Así como dicen, ya se armó. Let the party begin. But we don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. I also know this is a very special moment. So, and I know many parents are here for many reasons. And sometimes, many of us, including myself, grew up in a home with just mom. My parents were divorced. I know there are a lot of parents in here who have a unique situation. So thank you so much for making this about your child today. So take this moment, parents, if you are divorced or not, separated here, near, far, you're here. Whoever's here, it's a special moment. Take this moment to hug your child and to celebrate and say, I love you and a job well done. Go for it. Go for it. Que se escuche ese te quiero, mijo. Te quiero, mija. It is with great pleasure that I present to you the Putt Community Charter Middle School college-bound graduating class of 2021. Let's hear it. So wherever you go celebrate, silence the plate, be and stay safe. Thank you so much.